All right, let's continue working on basic shapes and how to turn them into forms. Most of these shapes should be familiar to you. Triangle, pretty basic, right? It's two-dimensional, it's a shape. If we want to make it three-dimensional, we will turn it into a pyramid. And there's a couple ways to do this. We'll just start real simple. Let's just go like that. I'll do that a little bigger, and we'll have one facing a little different way. Let's put it a little bigger, out like that. Okay, two-dimensional, three-dimensional. So that's a pyramid. A 3D form. Now, to make shapes into forms, in addition to adding lines, you want to add shading and shadows to let the person looking at it, to let the viewer know that we're talking about things that exist in real space. I suppose we can have this one come all the way around. We'll have it be at a little different angle. All right. Now, there's some other ways to do a pyramid. You can take and start with a vertical line and then put one out that way and another one out that way. It's a little more of an interesting angle, perhaps. And you can make them big, you can make them tall. But now I want to start to think a little bit about what do we do with these basic shapes and forms? Why do we spend a little bit of time looking at them? Well, it's because we see these in a lot of other places. You see them in nature. So, for example, this pyramid shape often will be used to kind of help yourself draw like mountains. So like in the distance, I'll just do some small ones up here. There's a horizon line, and you might see a shape kind of like that. Right now it's just a real simple pyramid, but what if you kind of like give it a little bit more contour and a little bit more like natural shape, and maybe the shadows are a little bit different? Then it starts to look more like a mountain. But the basic shape that you're using it can help you kind of have somewhere to start. It's not that you always want to draw pyramids for mountains. You want to look at the actual mountains you're trying to draw. But if you're drawing from your imagination, or if you're just trying to quickly sketch out something, or even if you're trying to look at an actual mountain, you can kind of see where these little pyramids are, and that can help you. All right, so we've done circles to spheres, we've done squares to cubes, now we've done triangles to pyramids. And I think before I move on, I want to do another one. Why don't we do ellipses? So an ellipse is a flattened circle. Ellipse. If you were to take a circle and kind of turn it sideways, you get that shape. So it's like looking at a circle from the side. Well, let's take this ellipse and give it some vertical lines, and now we have a cylinder. So the ellipse is two-dimensional shape. The cylinder is three-dimensional form. Cylinder. Okay, since it's a form, we want to put some shadow on it. And again, you'll see the cylinder in nature in a lot of different places. Coffee mugs, cups, bowls, silos, things like that. All right, let's stop there again.